How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. Now, last night they dropped an End of an Era, and it is Andrea Barzagli. Now, Barzagli will be the reviewee today. I was going to drop this last night, but then I decided to watch a Messi masterclass versus Liverpool. That free kick to make it 3-0. Jesus Christ, what a strike. And I asked on Twitter whether you want this uploads or whether I should just watch the Liverpool-Barcelona game, and you guys said the latter. So I took the night off, but today we're back at it, and it is Andrea Barzagli's turn. So guys, if you do enjoy this review, you know what to do. Bring that hype, smash that like, and let's try and hit 1,000 likes in this End of an Era Andrea Barzagli review. He's 90 rated, lads. 90 bloody rated. If you're not subscribed to the channel, get subscribed, and also subscribe to the second channel, which will be having more content that doesn't feature on this channel, from pack openings to other player reviews to all sorts. Make sure you check out that channel. I'll leave a link in the comment section and in the description. So in terms of Barzagli, I think it's safe to say that he's going to play centre back, no other position else. He's going to be alongside Player of the Year Virgil van Dijk. Let's see what this partnership is like, but more importantly, let's see what Barzagli is like in game. So here we go now. At the time of me recording this review, he's actually very, very expensive at this moment in time. Hence why last night I did decide to do the loan, because try before you buy version cost about 15k to 10k. And this one costs 250,000 coins, which I look at the cards, I've used the cards, he's not worth that, lads. He's really not worth that amount of coins. 250k on the Xbox and 250k there or thereabouts on the PlayStation. He's got a 2-star skill move set for a centre back that really does not matter in the slightest. 3-star weak foot as well, which again really doesn't matter for a centre back on this game, unless it's like a 1-star weak foot or something like that, where we'll put him in jeopardy under kind of pressure of the opponents. He's got low to high work rates. Now this benefits him in a number of different ways. One being the stamina. As you can see on your screen, the stamina is 64. So for low high work rates, that stamina, it's not going to really go down. So your stamina lasts like the whole in 90 minutes, and it is alright. So stamina won't be a con for the card, simply because of his work rates, which counteract that stamina very, very well. What else works with this card, or what else do you kind of look at and think, you know what, this could harm the card? Hidden accuracy, 76. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. It goes to 86, and his jumping is adequate enough. It's 90 bloody 9, lads. He wins nearly every single header, and I'll evidence that once we do it the gameplay as well. He's got 99 strength, 80 aggression. Look at the defending attributes, man. 95 interceptions, 99 marking, 95 stand tackle, and 86 slide tackle. He's got 83 reactions, which is alright, and he's got 92 composure, but the downsides in there are the agility, the balance, and the ball control. And I will show you an example of the balance. I might not reference it in the game, but I'll show you it hopefully once I do get around to that stat. As you can see, I broke the free kick up from deep inside the field, and I was ahead of by Barzagli. I went forward, I scored with George Best, simple as peas, and this is what he can do. Break up the play in important situations, and then you start the counter-attack, because you can see he is very good in here. He's got a good jump on him, a good leap on him, and he does win many headers for your team. He is very good in that sense. But what is he not good at? He's not good at when he's on the ball or anything like that. His ball control is very, very bad. Is that the way to put it? It is bad. His ball control is trash at times. As look at there, the balance. That is the example I wanted to show you. The balance. Did you see how he kind of stepped into that? He cost me a goal in that situation as well, which is the balance, which is the agility, and it's the ball control, because the first touch really wasn't very good. And with the balance being 66, sometimes on the dribble, and his dribbling also being 66, you can make those awful kind of heavy touches where they kind of scramble on their feet, they're all fours, and they try and get the ball back. You don't want that for a centre-back. You really do not want that for a centre-back. That's what makes like Virgil van Dijk and stuff so good on this game, because they don't have that issue at all. In terms of the pros, then we'll get into the pros before we come back to the negatives. The strength, it's incredible. It's 99. It's very, very good. Also, to add to that, the aggression, it's only 80, but with an anchor chem style goes to 90. So the aggression is good, and the strength is very, very good as well. So physical confrontations, aerial battles, he should come out with the ball 9 times out of 10, and he definitely did that for me. On the other hand, sometimes he would be, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's very strange, this card. Very, very strange. In terms of the best stats, he's got the jump 99, marking 99, strength 99. The worst, the agility and the ball control I've got in there. But honestly, worse than that is probably the balance of 66. The tackling, very, very good, very, very instant, and of course with the strength that he's got, the stand tackle he's got goes with the 99 with Nanka Kev style. It's very adequate, it really is. The short pass, that's an issue as well, but I don't know whether I should include that. It's 74 short pass, 74 long pass. For a centre-back, that's not too much of an issue, but it is a slight issue with Barzagli because his passing in game just wasn't that great. In terms of the pace then with the card, lads, he's got 74 acceleration, which again isn't the greatest in the world, but the top speed is sensational. It's 89, goes to a 94 with an anchor chem style. Very, very good in that sense. Yeah, his acceleration to lead up that pace, though, just isn't that great. I must say that, as Zlatan beats him to the ball there, and I do play out of defence. But again, just look how bad his dribbling is here. I try to pass it there. It just goes straight at Petit. Intercept the ball. What do I do? Turn around and straight to another opponent as well for Pino in that case. In terms of the rest of his pros, his positioning is nailed on. He's got low to high work rates, so low attacking work rates, which means he kind of sits like Manolas in this game, just on that last man in defence. So with Van Dijk, very complimentary, because Van Dijk's got medium to medium, I do believe, and with Barzagli having low to high, it's kind of, it works really well. It does work really, really well in that sense. So his positioning is good, so there's nothing to kind of worry about in terms of the positioning in the slight. His top speed is very, very good. I don't know why I said very, very, like very, very, I don't know, it's just a habit I've got into right now. Jumping. Sensational. It's 99, he's 6'2", there's no issues in the air at all. Hidden accuracy, like in the penalty box for corners, I didn't notice him going for corners, so hidden accuracy, it really doesn't matter too much. It really, really doesn't. Where it does matter, though, is the agility in terms of defending. Defending, you need to turn every now and then to kind of track a run and do this and do that. With Barzagli, he's very slow to turn. Think of like you facing the screen right now, and then take 10 seconds to turn to your left and look out the window if there's a window there. If there's not a window there, just stare at the wall. Well, or stare at the door. Just stare at whatever's on your left, basically. It takes an absolute age to do that. His agility is very, very bad, and for lack of a better word, it's shite. It really, really is. The balance, not good. You've seen an example earlier on where the balance can affect the card. In certain situations, it's just not good. So don't try and dribble with this card. Don't try and take first touches with this card. The first touch is shocking. And why ball control makes a difference to a centre-back is the simple reason. If the ball gets fizzed across the box with a low-driven cross or an RBA, or anything like that, or even in midfield, if you're trying to intercept the ball, if his first touch isn't adequate and it's not good enough, the ball's going to bounce out his feet, he's going to get dispossessed by his striker, and then he's going to be 1v1 with your other centre-back. You don't want to be in that situation at all at any time, and he is a liability in that sense. So let's get into the overall rating of Andrea Barzagli, because although he is a good card, he's not an amazing card. I don't think he's worth it in the slightest. I really, really don't. 250k for this card? Yeah, having a bloody laugh. So all in all, lads, Barzagli will get the rating of an 8.8, which isn't too bad, because he's not exactly like a woeful centre-back. He's a 90 rated card, 93 with Anchor Chem style. He's got good attributes. He plays to his strengths. But he does let you down in a number of situations, like I've been over during this review. 8.8 is what he's getting in the total overall rating. Value for coins, 5.5. For an untradeable Andrea Barzagli, I know he's not going to get a tots or anything like that, but honestly, lads, save the tots. There's going to be better centre-backs. There's going to be much better centre-backs. And with Barzagli's abilities or lack of inabilities at times, it's just not worth it. 250k for an untradeable card? No. Whereas I said Van Dijk was worth it. Van Dijk is an end-game centre-back. This card is a start-game centre-back. Simple as that. He's a start-game centre-back. If you got him in like September, October, November, when the game was released, maybe it's like a Scream, end of an era or something like that, I would be saying, yes, get this card for the next couple of months. It'll serve you very, very well. This card, no, just don't do it. Just simple as that. Don't do it. It's 5.5 in terms of that. Enjoyment rating 7.5, which again is on the low scale, simply because what enjoyment can you have with a centre-back that's not going to give you a lot of enjoyment? Simply none. So I didn't really have much enjoyment with this card. I lost a couple of matches. I think I kept one clean sheet in the time. Yeah, there wasn't much enjoyment I had, lads. 7.5 is what he's getting. And the foot champs rating, he's getting a no from me. Simple as that. He's getting a no from me. I'd rather play Manolas. I'd rather play a normal Varane. Look at the symbol place on the right-hand side of your screen. Foot swap, Juan Jesus. if you've got him, just play him. I know Barzagli is better, I do believe, than Juan Jesus, but honestly, if you've got Juan Jesus, just simply play him. He's a very similar player to Juan Jesus, normal Rio Ferdinand, and normal Varane, so that speaks volumes in itself as well. In terms of the overrating, 5.6, lads, it's not good. 1.0 in terms of enjoyment, 0.3 in terms of value, which is one of the lowest I've given that system so far. 1.5 in terms of ability, 1.6 in terms of consistency, and I just don't think he's that effective in that position. 1.2 is what he's getting there, leading to an overall rating of a 5.6. Very, 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 very low in that sense. In terms of perfect links, you've got plenty of Juventus players at Juventus, obviously. I was meant to say you've got plenty of Italian players at Juventus, but obviously you've got Juventus players there as well. So Chiellini is the perfect example, and you've got other players like Bonucci to fit into that system as well. In terms of strong links, anyone at Juventus that's not Italian, because Italians are perfect links. So Cristiano Ronaldo, if you drop him into midfield, would be a strong link to this card. Other strong links, Italians within the Serie A, De Rossi's flashback is a great example. Florencia, two I did use to get this guy in full chem. Of course, the icons that are Italian, Maldini for example, and the weak links are Italians from abroad, or Serie A players that's not Italian and not from Juventus. So Verratti and not Italian Juventus, I don't know, like and then Dzeko or someone, if you drop him into midfield. No, he's Juventus, Milan, Pjanic. But anyways, you get what I'm trying to say there. In terms of simple players, Varane normal, Ferdinand, baby, base, whatever you want to say, and Juan Jesus foot swap. So that's what I will say in terms of simple players. The key pro will be the strength, the key con will be the ball control, and the best chem style will be Anchor. It takes him to a 93 rated centre back. In terms of the rating per position per league, which some of you have been asking what the system is recently. On the left, you see the league, and where I'd rate like similar players within each position in terms of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And on the right is the nationality. In terms of Barzagli, it is Italy, of course, which you can see Maldini leads the way, Cannavaro, and icon Fiesta, Nesta, Baresi, and Chiellini coming in number 5. In terms of Serie A, Chiellini leads the way, Manolas number 2, Koulibaly, Bonucci, and there is the other Juventus one, the end of an era, Andrea Barzagli. So lads, if you haven't enjoyed this review, you know what to do already. Smash a like, check out the second channel by the way. I might just upload today. So check that out for future content on the channel. Well, more content basically. So check that out lads, subscribe to this channel, subscribe to that channel, like the video if you have enjoyed, and lads, I will catch you all next time.